Have a look at this cracking little car that's landed with us today. It's a Mercedes A-Class, but it's an A-Class Saloon. It's an A180 AMG Line Executive, and the colour combo works very well. It's finished in digital white, but it has the night pack on it. So if you know anything about Mercedes, it gives you the black contrasting just on the upper edge of the Mercedes grille, but also on the mirrors, window surrounds, and even on the roof line that goes across. It's a car that has done 29,000 miles, sorry. 72 plates, you've got manufacturer's warranty well into 2025, so peace of mind as far as your warranty, roadside, everything else like that's concerned. A-Class Saloon, you could be excused for mistaking this for a CLA. I know often when one passes me, they do look a lot like the slightly more expensive version of a CLA, but for me, the A-Class Saloon does a very similar job. Great silhouette, good looking car, and then you've got the right bits and options, especially from the outside as well on this one. So LEDs, front and rear sensors, and the first option you'll see of the AMG line or the executive line is these 18-inch gloss black wheels. So you've got a diamond cut front, gloss black shadow that again just works very well with the whole night pack. So mirrors, window surrounds, and also the privacy glass. Good thing about the Saloon, I think, over and above the hatchback is you've got a little bit more leg room, but then the boot space when we get to the back, that improves as well. Seats or interior is a combination of suede and leather. Then you've got that contrast red stitching that they do on a lot of their AMGs. Big selling point on this car for me is, yes, it's an A180, so it's about 136 brake horsepower. You've got a good boot space, so that's the practicality side of it tick compared to the hatchback. But it's the running costs. You've got good on insurance, good on fuel, and low tax, but then you've got just a good all-round car. Nice boot space, deep, especially for the things you'd use a car for, shopping, suitcases, stuff like that. Overall, good running cost. The fuel on these is pretty good as well. 1.3 engine, but you're well in the 50s as far as fuel consumption is concerned. Nice features as well, but I'll let the camera pick it up first before I get in. So you've got that nice dual tablet display that Mercedes put on pretty much all of their cars now, but it just gives a nice big screen effect to the front. AMG steering wheel, and then we'll touch on some of the features it's got on it as well. The seats are very comfortable, as you'd expect, but they're also a nice design. So the red stitching continues all the way throughout. So across the door card, you've got suede, you've got your heated seats up on there as well. Two different screens. Centre screen's got your speedo, rev counter, miles, fuel, everything like that. Steering wheel has that contrast stitching as well. Cruise control, speed limiter, and then you'll control your different features from here as well. Over in the centre, navigation, radio, telephone. Again, you can just control all that from here so the navigation works. One thing I do like on a Mercedes is their ambient lighting. So you'll see it just across the top of the dash and whatnot. You can change the colour. You can change it dead straightforward. And these, on some cars, you've got to go through about 7 menus to get it. You've even got it on your aircon vents, which is a nice little touch. If I pop it into reverse, front and rear sensors, rear view camera. It's not the biggest car in the world, but if you are going to be parking in cities and whatnot, those features do come in handy. Apple CarPlay, Android equivalent, USB chargers all in there as well. The car's been very, very well looked after. Usually when you get in a car, you might spot little things, but generally across the dash, I can't see anything in here that stands out to me. It's been very, very well looked after. Good colour combo, and it's at a good price, especially if you look at one of our finance calculators on the side as well, which you can have a play around with. So if you are interested, you do want to come and look at it, you can contact me for an appointment, or if you do want to ask any questions over the phone, my name's Paddy, the number's below, so feel free to give me a call.